Alrighty, here's another Chronograph test video. This is the Remington Core-Lokt in 8mm Mauser or 8x57 or 7.92 by 57, whatever you want to call it. This is a very low powered load. That way you could use it in the some of the older, the commission rifles and such potentially. I'm testing this out of a Kar98K though, which can handle any modern load. This is really loaded essentially identical to a 32 Winchester Special, and as you'll see, this velocity is actually basically the same as a 170 grain 30-30, which is also the same as a 170 grain 32 Special essentially. Same caliber as a 32 Special, everything. So you're basically shooting a 32 Special here. Anyway, let's look at the numbers we got. This is just the good old classic Core-Lokt. Average was 2114.6, minimum was 2040.7, maximum was 2169.6, standard deviation 43, extreme spread was a whopping 128.9. So definitely don't go target shooting with this. 1687.7 is your kinetic energy. This would be fine as a short range woods round, deer, bear, etc. in thick woods, just fine. Nice 32 caliber bullet. Basically anything you'd use a 32 Special or a 30-30 that will work. As you can see, this is very, very, very low velocity compared to even the PPU load, which is a much heavier bullet with around the same velocity. And of course, the Celeron below load's much heavier bullet with a much higher velocity. So anyway, just hope this all helps you. Again, another thing I noticed, this does feed in a Kar98K, just definitely not as smooth. I think it's just the shape. So there's just another thing to bear in mind. Not the smoothest feeding, but it does feed. Anyway, hope this helps.